Hey guys, good morning. My name is Melina. I'm super excited to be taking you guys on a 50-minute yoga flow. This is week 4 of our yoga beginner challenge, and I am sorry that it is delayed. I was been in Alabama with my mom, helping her out in her home, and I just honestly didn't make my mat a priority this week because that is on me. I start every flow off with an affirmation, and today's affirmation is I will make time for things that are priority for me. Looking back over the week, I really just didn't make things that are important to me a priority, and it really showed me that I need more discipline and I need to do that no matter what inconveniences I may have throughout the day. So today's affirmation is I'm going to make myself a priority, and I'm going to make things that are important to me a priority. However, whichever variation of that you would like to use. So I'm super excited. We're going to go ahead and start so we don't waste any time here on the mat. We're doing 50 minutes, so we're adding 10 minutes to my 40-minute flow last week. The 50 minutes, we're going to add it on to our cool down portion of the flow today. So we're going to go ahead and start in child's pose like we always do. So go ahead and bring those feet or toes to touch, knees as far apart as the mat, or as close together as you like. Whichever one is more comfortable, go ahead and find that position. Now, we're going to walk our hands all the way down in front of us and then rest the forehead down to the ground. Child's pose is one of my favorite poses because it really shows my body that it's time to do yoga. It really starts to ground me, control my breathing. It really just puts me in a position, in a place, in a spot on my mat, literally, where I feel comfortable, where I'm at peace, where I feel relaxed, and when I know I'm about to start something. So I love this position. Beautiful. Go ahead, push the body up to all fours, finding a nice flat back. Your wrists are gonna your shoulders are gonna come above your wrists. Your head's below the knees, or above the knees. Excuse me. You're gonna do a couple rounds of cat cow here. So you're gonna round the back, inhale, and arch back, and exhale, looking all the way up to the sky. Round the back, inhale, exhale, let it out, up to the sky. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Great. Go ahead and find that neutral spine again. We're going to do a couple rounds of bird dog. So right hand or left hand's going to go up, right leg is going to go up. We're going to inhale, bring the arms in and knee in. Exhale and take it back out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. That left hand comes back down, right hand comes up, left foot goes up. Maybe today I'll get my left and right here, right? Go ahead, inhale, bring those arms and knees to touch. Exhale, back out. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more, and exhale. Perfect. Back down. Good. Let's go ahead and flip those wrists towards us. So we're going to do a nice forearm stretch here. So have the fingertips come towards you. Your back of your wrists are going to face the front of your mat. And just go ahead and rock the body back and forth as much as you need, or as little as you need, whatever you need today. And just a friendly reminder, I had a couple people reach out to me. It's like, what should I do for this? What should I do for that? Please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help. I love it. I love the feedback. I love knowing how yoga is helping you guys. So I think the biggest thing is just remembering not to do anything that is too painful. If yoga is causing you pain, just ease your way out to it. Find something that's comfortable, reset the body, and do something else. That's the great thing about yoga, is that it is your practice and that you shouldn't be doing anything that's causing you pain. And when I say pain, I mean a very big discomfort. Like, this hurts, not a stretch that's like, man, I haven't stretched this muscle out in a minute. You can go ahead and flip those wrists back forward. Or a stretch that walk the hands back and sit down onto your ground, finding your hero pose. So not a stretch that, that's just causing you some discomfort, but a stretch that's actually painful, like sharp pain, uncomfortable pain, anything like that. Hands comes up to the sky. Take a gentle back bend if that's in your practice. And hands come back down. Go ahead and walk that left arm out 45 degrees. Right hand comes up and over. And back down to the side. Left hand comes out 45, or right hand comes out 45 degrees. Right hand comes up and over. And back to the ground. Perfect. All right, guys, you know the drill here. So we're going to come back up to all fours. We're going to push your body back, finding your first down dog. Taking whatever you need here in down dog. You come up to your tippy toes, take one, bend one leg, then the other leg. Whatever you need here. Yes, I haven't been on my mat in a week, so this beginner flow is going to be much needed as I get back into my practice this next week. So I'm super excited to flow with you guys. All right, we're going to do a couple rolls here. So if you're in your down dog with your knees bent, perfectly fine. We're just going to push the body forward, finding a plank, and back up, down dog. If you're rolling the body forward, perfect. Find that plank, push up, down dog. And last one, roll the body forward, push back, down dog. Beautiful. Go ahead, bend those knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. We're going to halfway lift. So we've done this before. Knees come up, or hands come up to the knees, or you can find the ground, you can find blocks, whatever you need here for this halfway lift. Perfect. Go ahead and let the body hang heavy, finding that first forward fold. If you want to bend the knees, you can. You can bring the elbows to meet and just taking a slight, a twist here. Perfect. Let the body hang heavy, head hangs heavy, everything just hangs heavy. If that strap is handy, go ahead and grab it really quick while we're still forward folding here. And then bring your grip about to the edge of your mat, making a fist, grabbing the strap with both hands. We're going to slowly roll the body all the way up, taking the strap with us. Head is the last thing. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and open those shoulders up. So having that strap in your hand, about hip distance apart, a little bit further than a hip distance. We're going to bring the hands up and over the head with the strap and back down. Perfect. Inhale up and over. Exhale it when you're going down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Perfect. Back up. Awesome. Good. And back around. Great. If you want to drop the strap from your right hand, you can. We're going to find the cow face arm standing here. So if you're have your strap in your left hand, you're going to take that left hand to your right shoulder. You're going to bring that right hand either to grab the strap or to meet the left hand. Perfect. And then back out to the T. Let's go ahead and just make some circles really quick. Good. Take that strap over to the other hand. Again, we're going to take that right hand over to the shoulder. Either left hand comes to grab the strap or grabs to meet the right hand. Perfect. Go ahead and release that. Again, do a little bit of shoulder circles there, just opening up the arms. Great. Finding your way back to the front of the mat, you can go ahead and drop your strap. We'll leave it on the ground for right now. Your hands are going to come up and overhead. We're going to open wide to a T. Up and over. Wide to a T. Up and over. If it's in your practice, go ahead and ground those feet. We're going to look up, take a nice back bend here. Perfect. And release. Again, don't do anything your body doesn't want you to do. Really listen to your body when you're on your mat, okay? Hands come up overhead. We're going to forward fold all the way down. In this forward fold here, we're going to take those hands behind our back. We're going to interlock the fingers and bring those shoulders up and over us. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the hands back down to the ground. Take your hands onto the ground. Bend your knees. Step into the back. Go ahead and we're going to lay your body coming all the way down to the ground. Go ahead, push that position all the way down. Perfect. Awesome. Right here, we're going to do our little baby cobra. So we're going to come all the halfway up. Inhaling and exhaling back down. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and take those hands behind you and interlock those fingers. We're going to pull that body off the ground. So we're going to peel the chest off the ground. We're going to push the arms back like if someone has a strap on those wrists and pulling us off the ground. If you want more, you can take the feet up with you. If not, stay where you are. Go ahead, slowly release back down to the ground. Beautiful, guys. We're going to curl the toes, push back, downward dog. Great. Take what you need here in down dog. Awesome. Left foot stays planted, right foot goes straight up to the sky, all the way through to the front. Finding your high lunge. Great. Once you're planted, go ahead, find warrior one. And we've been here a couple times. We're going to twist early. So we're going to find our twist here. And back up. To center, plant those hands onto the ground. Release that back leg to the ground. Beautiful. Go ahead, leave their left hand planted. Take that right hand up to the sky. And back down. Great. Go ahead, walk those hands back. We're going to do a nice stretch here in the front. Beautiful. Walk the hands back forward. We're going to take that back leg off the ground. Push the body forward. Kick that left leg up to the sky, or right leg up to the sky. Back down and meet the left. Great. Right leg goes up, or left leg goes up to the sky for your three-legged dog. All the way through to the front of the mat for a high lunge. Perfect. Coming all the way up, warrior one. For warrior one, you want your hips square forward. You want, if you want to kneel back and bend in the knee, you can. Hands come up to the sky. You're going to open wide to a T. Beautiful. Back to center. Hands come back down to the ground. Release that back knee. Walk the hands back. Beautiful, guys. Walk those hands back to the front here. Curl that toe. Push the body forward. Kicking that left leg back up to the sky. Back down and meet the right. Beautiful. If you're on your knees still, great. Give it a try this week. All right, give it a try going straight from down dog into a pose. Give it a try. If you're comfortable where you are and you're like, I'm good, then do whatever you need, okay? All right, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to that front of the mat. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Forward, fold down. Great. Roll the body all the way up. Head is the last thing. Beautiful, guys. All right, we've been here before. Go ahead and step that right foot back. We'll do right foot first this week. Hips square forward. Hands come up, straight up in front of us. We're going to forward fold all the way down. All right. Right hand goes up, or left hand goes up to the sky. Gaze follows. And back down. Beautiful. Roll the body up. Head is the last thing. Step that right foot back in front of the, back to meet the left. Go ahead and come onto your tippy toes really quick. And back down. Do a couple more. Onto your tippy toes. And back down. One more. Beautiful. Left leg steps back. Hips square forward. Hands come up to the sky. Forward fold down. Beautiful. Left hand plants, right hand goes up to the sky. And back down. Roll the body all the way up. Head is the last thing. Bring that left foot in to meet the right. Hands come up. And go ahead and have a seat. Finding our chair pose here. You can bring your hands to heart center, leave your hands extended, whatever you like. You can go ahead and stay right here. If you want a little more, we're going to take that left elbow over to that right knee. And back to center. Right elbow over to that left knee. And back to center. Beautiful. Forward fold down, releasing it all. Check out those legs. Letting the body hang heavy here. Catching your breath. Coming back to that affirmation. I make myself a priority, or I make the things I want in my life a priority, whichever version you're using. We're going to bend the knees, step or jump back. We're going to push up position all the way down. Push the body up. And back down, down dog. Beautiful. Right leg goes to the sky. All the way through. Once you're steady and ready, up warrior one. Open wide to a T. And back up, warrior one. Plant those hands down to the ground. Release that back leg. Walk the hands back, straightening the front leg. Beautiful, back up to the front. Curl the toes, push the leg, push the body forward. Right leg goes up to the sky. Back down and meet the left. Left leg goes up to the sky. All the way through to meet the right. Meet the hands. One steady. Up warrior one. Open wide warrior. Back up. Whoop. Wobbly today. Plant the hands back down to the ground. Release that back leg. Walk the hands back, straightening the front leg. Beautiful. Walk those hands back forward. Curl that back foot. Push the body forward. Left leg goes up. Back down and meet the right. Perfect. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold down. Roll the body all the way up. Head is the last thing. Good. Go ahead and do a couple of shoulder rolls here, really releasing some of the tension we have there built up. Great. Left foot goes back. Hips square forward. Hands come up to the sky. Forward fold down. Left hand plants, right hand goes up, gaze follows. And back down. Roll the body all the way up. Head is the last thing. Perfect. Go ahead and step to meet the right. It's nice and humid out here today. I'm ready for fall, guys. You have no idea. Right foot goes steps back. Left foot steps forward. Stays forward. Hips are squared. Hands come up to the sky. Forward fold down. My boyfriend's all about some football, and I'm just like, pumpkins. Pumpkin flavor. Everything. And I don't even like pumpkin like that, but pumpkin munchins from Dunkin' are the bomb. Right hand plants, left hand goes up. And he's just like, Tennessee football, yes. I'm like, no. Back down to the ground. Roll the body all the way up. Head is the last thing. Step forward and meet the rest. Beautiful. Go ahead and roll the shoulders around a little bit more. We're going to take the hands up to the sky, open wide to a T. Up to the sky, open wide to a T. Up to the sky. And have a seat. Hands come to heart center if you want, or leave them extended. If you didn't go over to the left last time, try it this time. Back to center. Over to the right. Back to center. Keep in mind for child's poses, it's like taking a squat. You should be able to lift the toes off the ground. Forward fold down. Beautiful. Plant the hands, step or jump back. Up dog. Downward dog. Beautiful. Right foot goes up. All the way through to meet the left, or meet the hands, sorry. Planting strong here, warrior one. Open wide, warrior two. I'm sorry, not warrior two. Arms to a T with a twist, revolved, warrior one. Back up. Plant the hands down to the ground. Release that back leg. Let them walk the hands back behind us. And walk the hands back forward. Beautiful. All right, so we're here now in this high lunge. I want you to just walk your foot out to the edge of your mat. We're going to lay it down. We're going to find a pigeon pose on this side. So again, your foot is straight here. You're just going to heel toe your foot all the way to the left side of your mat. You're going to lay the knee down, and you're going to find pigeon. Adjust as needed. So this back leg is going to be straight. You can stay right here, or you can lower down to your elbows. If it's in your ability, you can lower it all the way down to your belly. So Pigeon and I have a love-hate relationship for sure. Some days I'm like, yes, Pigeon Pose. And other days I'm like, oh my God, I have to get into this pose. Um, but I feel like Pigeon Pose is an entry-level pose that really stretches and opens up the hips in a way that some of the other poses don't. All right, you can come back up to your hands. And if you want a little more, you can take that left leg and bend it forward towards you. Only if you want some more. Beautiful, guy. We're going to go ahead, push the body forward, take that right foot back up to the sky. Go bring it down and meet the left. If anyone just watched that, I was very lazy with taking that right foot up to the sky. Come up to your tippy toes, shake out your legs a little bit before we do it on the left side. Left leg goes up, all the way through in between those hands. One, steady, come up, warrior one. Beautiful. Open wide to a revolve triangle. And back up, warrior one. Plant those hands down to the ground. Release that back leg. Walk those hands back. Straightening the front leg. Walk the hands forward. When you're ready, you can heel toe that right foot out to the right side of your mat, or left foot outside to the right side of your mat. Again, you can stay right here. You can bring a block to your elbows. Come down a little bit. You can lay the belly all the way down to the ground, or come on just to your elbows, or you can lay the belly all the way down to the ground. Taking whatever length or variation of cushion you need. Beautiful. You can come back up to those hands or wherever you were. If you're still on your hands, that's okay. You can take that left foot to you. I did mermaid it on the other side. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and release. Wherever you are, you can go ahead and release the body. Go ahead, push the body forward off the ground. We're going to take that left foot up to the sky. Back down and meet the right. Beautiful, guys. We're going to bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward, fold down. Roll the body all the way up. Head is the last thing. All right. Right foot steps back. Hands come up to the sky. Forward, fold down. Left leg goes up. I'm sorry, not left leg. Whoop. That'll be really hard. Right leg goes up. I said right leg. Guys, you know what I mean. Left arm goes up to the sky. Back down to meet the ground. And then slowly roll the body all the way up. Head is the left thing. Go ahead. Bring that right foot up to us, the front of the mat. Left leg steps back. Arms go up to the sky. Forward, fold down. Left hand plants. Right hand goes up. And back to the ground. Beautiful. Roll the body all the way up. Head is the last thing. Step the body forward. Good. Go ahead and find chair pose for the last time. Hands come up to the sky. Go ahead, have a seat. You bring the hands to heart center when you're ready. If you didn't turn the last 2 times, give it a go, give it a try. Left lean, right elbow, left elbow, right knee. If you've been here the last couple times, you want a little bit more, you can take that left hand to the ground, right hand up, gaze follows. And then back to center. Right elbow, left knee. Again, if you want a little bit more, you can go ahead and open. And back to center. Beautiful. Go ahead and stand back up. Shake it all out. Find your mountain pose. Take a couple inhales here, catching your breath. Coming back to that affirmation, I make myself a priority. Today, for the rest of the day, how are you going to do that? What is one other thing you can do besides being on your mat today that you can make yourself a priority, or a goal that you're working on a priority? Hands come up overhead. Interlock all the fingers except the index. Go ahead and tilt over to the left. And back to center. Over to the right. And back to center. Now, if it's in your practice, we're going to go ahead and back bend right here. This is a little bit more advanced, so if you don't want to try, you don't have to. If you want to try, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it, okay? You're going to ground between the four corners of your feet. So really spread those toes apart, ground the body, grounding your legs, interlock, really ground the legs, really lock the thighs in, engage the hips, engage the core, really engaging your body here. If you're only doing a little back bend like this, perfect. Stay right there. Just relax the body, engage the arms. They want to be up by the ears. And go ahead and take your back bend. Perfect. Go ahead and release it. Shake the body all out. Good job, guys. We did a little bit more advanced poses today, so you guys should be very proud of you wherever you were on your mat today. All right. I mentioned that we're going to focus a little bit down more on our cool down today, so that's exactly what we are going to do. So we have about 20 minutes. I'm going to give you guys a little bit longer time in Shavasana, so we're just going to cool the body down. So in mountain pose, go ahead, ground the body. Take a big inhale here. Exhale and let something out. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale and let something out. Great. Hands come up overhead, forward fold all the way down. We're going to bend the knees, step back. We're going to push up position all the way down. Release the belly. Good. Go ahead and open those arms out to a T. We're going to take left foot up. So lift the left leg off the ground. Cross it over the right leg, planting the left foot onto the ground. Perfect. Undo. Taking the right foot off the ground, all over the left leg, crossing the body, planting left foot on the ground. And back over. Good job. Bring the hands in by the chest. We're going to lift the body all the way up for Cobra. And we're going to push back, Child's Pose. And make sure this Child's Pose is active. We're actively pushing into the ground, actively stretching. This is not going to be a passive Child's Pose. We're going to be active here, actively stretching the body, stretching the arms. Whereas when we first start, yoga, it may be a little bit more passive, but just try to ground through your fingertips. If you even want, you can take the hands off the ground and come onto the fingertips. Good. Go ahead and walk the hands over to the right, taking that left hand on top. And then back to center. And then over to the left. And then back to center. Good. Go ahead and walk the hands forward. Bring the knees in. We're going to find puppy pose. Perfect. And then go ahead and come back to the belly, finding Sphinx. So Sphinx pose is like you would think of the Egyptian Sphinx. Same idea. We're gonna have the hands out in a 90-degree angle, chest high, head high, all aligned. Good job. Bring those hands to you. Push up for on all fours. All right, couple rounds of cat-cows to just loosen up the spine. So you're gonna curl the body, inhale. Exhale, round the back, lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Go ahead and walk the hands back. Have a seat. Good. You can just have a seat on your butt, so you can just swing those legs out in front of us here and find an easy seat position here in front of us. Good. We're going to take left foot over right foot. So my mom used to coach. She used to be my PE teacher, and she used to coach my soccer team, which I don't play soccer. I only did it for a season. But she used to call this pose the supermodel pose, and it's stuck with me. So we're going to go ahead and find our way into this supermodel pose here. And I'm going to take right hand behind us here, or across our body, and twist here. Left hand is going to come behind the back, kind of sitting where the spine twists. Beautiful. And then back to center. Go ahead and straighten that leg. Shake out the legs. Right leg comes up across right foot. Right leg. Right foot plants. Left hand comes up. Right hand comes behind the back and twist. Beautiful. And then back. Have those feet meet. Shake it out again. Hands come straight up to the sky. Forward fold down. With every exhale, really try to deepen your stretch, especially during the cool down process, or throughout your entire flow, but definitely during the cool down portion of the class. And then roll the body all the way up. Good job. Go ahead and bring those feet in together, finding your bow pose here. And then forward fold down. Roll the body all the way up. Good. Have those legs closed. Go ahead and take the palms of your hands inside and bring the feet in. We're just going to push the body forward, depending on where you're at in your mat, because we want to lay the back all the way onto the ground. So if you're kind of to the front of your mat, go ahead and move towards the end of your mat here. And we're going to take the body down to the ground. Good job. Perfect. Go ahead and release the legs onto the ground too. Just take a moment here. Good. So we're going to do one last core engaging activity, and then we're going to finish our cool down. So here we're just going to take the feet off the ground just a couple inches and hold just for a second. Perfect. Go ahead and release down. Bring those knees. I told you it was just for a second. We weren't going to do it long. Go ahead and plant those feet onto the ground and then take the right foot or left foot over the right knee. So right ankle or left ankle should be on top of the right knee. We're going to do a recline pigeon pose. So we've been in pigeon before today, but we're going to do a little bit different stretches. I feel like it stretches different muscles of the body. It definitely does. And allows the body to be in a more relaxed position. So you can go ahead and take your hands and feed them through the kind of this four you made, and then lift that right foot off the ground. And sometimes this isn't like enough for me, like I don't have a stretch. So what I do is I really pull that knee, the right knee, towards my chest, and you can start to feel the stretch in the body, particularly in that left leg quad, hammy, and then back down to the ground. Go ahead and undo it. Take the right ankle to right knee. You can go ahead and feed your hands through at the same time taking that left foot off the ground. Again, if you need more, you can use those hands to pull the left knee towards the body. I feel like I did better with my left and right today compared to some flows where I'm just like all over the place. Good. Perfect. Go ahead and release back down to the ground. We're going to find happy baby here. So take those feet, both those feet off the ground and find your happy baby. Hands come to the blades of the feet. You just rock the body back and forth, really relaxing the body. Perfect. Go ahead and plant those legs back onto the ground. Straighten the legs all the way out. We are going to make our way into our finding resting pose. Shavasana, or corpse pose. So relax the body all the way down to the ground. I want your feet to lay naturally, your hands to relax comfortably by your side or on your body or on your chest and your stomach, whatever you want. And really use this time in Shavasana to reflect on the week, to reflect on the day, or to just quiet the mind. I prefer to quiet the mind because I like my mat to be that, just my mat. But sometimes reflection is good, especially when you haven't had the time to reflect. So I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let you guys relax into Shavasana. Let the feet lay naturally. Have your hands where you want them. Release the tension in the eyebrows. Release the tongue. Relax the jaw. And find your Ujjayi breath. Okay, start to wiggle the toes and then touch the thumb to all the fingertips nice and slowly, bringing awareness back into the body, keeping the eyes closed, just nice and slowly start awakening the body. You can go ahead and shake the legs, bring the elbows to a bend, roll the wrists. Go ahead and take the hands up overhead, finding a nice good morning stretch. Bending the knees and coming to your favorite side, laying on it, using the arm you lay on as a pillow, taking the left hand or right hand around you and hugging the body. Giving yourself a hug, letting yourself know that you are. Go ahead, take the hand, right, left hand, or whatever hand you hugged yourself with. Push the body off the ground, coming into a nice, easy seat. Bringing the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for flowing with me, and I'm so grateful that I get to be on my mat with you guys and share my yoga practice with you all. May all the light inside of me honor all the light inside of you. Namaste.